Anyways, do we want to do it tonight, or do you want to go to bed?
It's up to you. If you want to
It's
go
up to you.
play with them, then we'll do it later. But if you're down to keep going, we'll keep going.
But are you down to keep going? Because you said you were tired.
Fuck?
All right. Well, that's obviously a murder. Yes, you said you were tired, so do you want
I
to go to
am
bed?
pretty tired, but I'm good to keep
You have a
going.
new case. 2 women. Possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
They would have noticed that.
A Chevy Styline took
It
a
was last night.
nosedive off the escarpment. Fetched
They
up
would have noticed
underneath
it as they
a
came into
Cola
work.
King billboard.
Like, them...
Up to it, boys.
I don't
We
know
got
about
bad
that.
guys to catch.
Nah, they would have noticed it coming into work, dude. 100%.
I mean, you have to be looking out for it. It's not exactly in your
See you
line
later,
of
fellas.
sight.
Try not to work too hard.
You were back in the pit. A tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. Break
Mm.
What that's mean?
What?
And you'll never fit in. Yeah, it's in the line of sight. Because you're going up to it.
If you
or
no,
going
look
down
at the
to
way
it.
the car's parked. We came from that way. It's more likely that if we came from like the stern door left right here, that we wouldn't have seen
Yeah.
it at all. We wouldn't have been looking that direction.
I assumed we were coming this way, or the other way.
We don't know where Cole
on
lives.
this street. That is true. Where does he live?
Stop just ahead.
Don't tell me we're gonna have to do a winch mini game to pull that thing up. He says
Her face
he
looks
would actually have to do
familiar.
it.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, Beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have juice. Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her
Ooh.
to central receiving.
I have a good
I'll take a look around.
assumption on
Start
what
the
actually happened.
ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver.
What?
She cuts rough.
It was fake for publicity.
Hey, out of the
That would
way,
be interesting
bub.
considering I just watched an episode of
If
a
you're looking for the
TV
coroner,
show
he's
about
down
that.
by the crash site.
Is there someone dead?
There shouldn't be.
Why is there a corner?
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions.
What is
if
going
that's
on
okay.
with that thing?
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened
June
here?
Ballard might actually be a
You're
real
kind
person.
of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of
You?
Beast of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
Why? Why don't you like him?
We understand that you're still suffering from
'Cause
the
he's not a
effects of
pretty
the
boy like you
accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn.
Why is it called?
It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
Ah, the little court smile.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He's a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
Yes, that sounds like a great thing to do. Wait, hold on. What is the question here?
It's not going to play that way,
Well.
Mrs. McCaffrey. We'll take it from there.
Don't know what I could have done there.
Relax, detective. You're
Doubt?
not nearly as cute when you're
I did
mad.
doubt. Oh no,
Truth,
truth.
then.
I did truth, but
Okay.
she wasn't making any faces.
This is a big scene,
I don't even
folks.
know what the question was,
Get our
man.
bearings. Let's go see
Like, we
the
didn't even
car.
ask a question. How do we know? What?
It was like what the director had to do with that. Is this even a crime scene where I can look at clues?
Take a tumble off, find out. Oh, you're gonna walk around? What a pansy.
I'm pretty sure I'd die if I went down there that way.
Pansy.
Actually, I'm not sure if it would let me.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Oh my.
My.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Jesus, okay.
Jiggle.
Is that all that's in there?
Is it?
I don't think I can search it any further.
Also, what does that mean? It's not even the best part. Does that say uwu? No.
Sorry.
I have my glasses off.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How
Why
so?
is he carrying a head?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
Poor Cole.
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting mark?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
I don't think they were in the fucking car.
We should speak to Ballard again. She might not be telling us the whole story.
Oh, maybe not.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Airbags.
Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
They didn't exist for a while.
Catch all the good ones first.
I'm not sure there's anything else to look at here.
I suggest you interview the young lady when she's conscious.
Help
We
me
should
out.
speak to Ballard again. She might not be telling us the whole story.
We didn't really do so good with that last time. I can't hold left. What the hell?
1970s. Were the first airbags.
What can you tell us
Ah.
about the passenger in your car?
But
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
the truth, doubt.
How old
What?
is Jessica,
Oh, it's a lie?
Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica is. Old enough,
Do we need to
sweetheart,
restart?
as the saying.
I mean, we are pretty early on. We could if we wanted.
We
found
should.
a shrunken head. It was used to tamper.
All right, let's go. Oh. Okay.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He's a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
What did we do? This was weird because, like, we didn't ask a question. That's why we had an issue with it.
She's not like cutting.
Yeah, there's, like, nothing going on with her face.
Pretty sure this is the truth.
But it's weird because we didn't ask a question.
It's not going to play that
was
way,
wrong.
Mrs. McAfee.
I mean, fuck it. We're at the very beginning. Fuck it. I'll restart. That
We
didn't.
gotta figure
I
this
don't know
shit out.
how. In what way was that? Not truth, because she wasn't like making any faces.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He's a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
Like, I don't understand.
Chevy style line. I think we just have to doubt. Like, what else can we do?
I thought we doubted last time.
That'd be truth
But
last time.
I want to know what happened between
Okay.
you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
This is a big scene, Phelps. We need to get our bearings. Let's go see the coroner.
So how's it playing on controller?
Even on PC,
Not playing on controller.
it's fine. It like is weird because I'm
I wanna
holding
see
forward
this,
here,
Phelps. There,
and I
laid
can't
out on the trunk.
like
That isn't even the best part.
here, Ben. You have control, right?
Yeah.
All right. Try and turn left and right on this road.
Nope. I do not have control.
All right. Let me go into parsec.
Did you turn off control?
It's probably because I don't have parsec open.
Oh, maybe. I don't know the buttons, so I'm just gonna let you do things.
To try and hit A and D. Oh, wait, go back down.
What the hell?
Yeah, it doesn't
like-
control.
Oh wait, no, it is.
Go back down. Here, go back down this way.
It's
See what I
just
mean?
occasionally. Like, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's very weird.
Talk to the coroner, damn it.
I mean, I don't know the buttons. I'm giving it back to you.
I'm talking to you. Why am I not able to? Ah, it's click. Yeah, that's all that this was.
Wait, what went through the
Looks
windshield?
like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
You can just hit their head.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
We should speak to Ballard again. She might not be telling us the whole story.
Help me
We
out.
should speak to Ballard again. She might not be telling us the whole story.
What can you tell us about the passenger in the car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
Well, that's solidly doubt.
How
What?
old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I
That
can't
was
say
the
how
lie.
old Jessica is.
I
Old enough,
remember.
sweetheart, as the saying goes.
What could we have said? Was it the letter
panties,
from
I
the
think.
mother?
Or the letter from the mother.
I mean, I feel like that strengthens her. What she's saying, if anything. I think that it must have been this.
Must have been the... Which one?
Yeah, Noire.
Yeah, I think so too.
We
But I
found a
remember we like got
shrunken head that was
the
used to tamper with your car.
passenger
You
some
see,
other way. Like
I
we
know
asked
when
her
you
about her
don't drive
first.
off
I
cliffs.
think.
The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
Okay. I guess stout. I mean, we
I
have
guess.
intuition, but I don't. So here's the thing.
I mean, we
can't...
might as well use it because we'll get another point here soon.
What doesn't make sense is she's like, we were drugged, and that's why I drove off the hill. But why would, if you were drugged, like, you got behind the wheel, like, consensually? Because it seems like what they're saying is they're drugged, brought here, and then he tried to make it look like an accident. But doesn't really make sense to me.
Use an intuition point so we can get more back over the course of this
You
mission.
get paid by the hour for doing nothing.
Like we're pretty close. So it is that.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent.
Maybe
And
she
the
was trying to
talent
kill
doesn't deal with
the youngling?
props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after. My lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of
All right,
narcotics, and you're
Get out of my
likely to
chair.
go into shock once
Go.
the drugs wear off.
Go on.
And
Get out of
I
my chair.
thought you were a heel.
Go.
It's nice of you to be concerned.
Fucker.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
I want to
Somebody
see.
gonna tell us what the hell
Excuse
is
me,
going
officer,
on?
I want to see.
I don't know why this fucking mission feels so not fun.
Can I go this way?
11K Roger, en route.
You can now.
Hmm.
Ah, you can go down that staircase.
Hmm.
Honk honk.
Unbelievable!
I don't know what the horn is.
Is it H?
It is.
Oh wait, the hospital's right next to the police station?
Apparently.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
You can't hold me here. No, I don't need to be manhandled by a doctor. I need my lawyer. Hey, where is the telephone? Do you know who I am?
Feeling better since this morning, Jessica?
A little. My head still feels swimmy.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
That was pretty fast to say. Oh, that's looks like shame.
Do we have any way to prove it?
The panties.
I don't think that's what we're meant to use here.
I mean, we can doubt it.
I'm gonna intuition it.
All right.
No, it's a lie.
That is a lie.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
It was drugged or underwear.
Forcibly removed.
Attempted murder.
I don't. I, I don't know.
I feel like it's underwear.
I feel like that's something we're meant to use later, not now. When we're talking about her acting. I don't. That's why I'm so confused. Is it that obvious? I don't want to get like the first one wrong just because it was something stupid like this. Like nothing happened yesterday. We don't know that this was yesterday, to be fair. But like we know that this was yesterday.
This is true.
But why would she have it in her bag if it wasn't yesterday?
You're making me uncomfortable. Just standing around here looking at me, not saying anything.
We're AFK. Calm down. You gotta roll the dice, flip the coin, do
I
something.
mean, I want you to like agree with me, and then we go for it. That way, it's both of our faults, not just mine.
I mean, I feel like underwear is the way to go.
And I don't.
So we're at an impasse.
It's too random to throw at her in the very beginning. You know what I mean?
I think
The underwear was something we were meant to use earlier. I don't think it's used for this. This, however, we got just a minute ago from her. So
we had that from
driver of crash vehicle alleges doping. We got that from her.
From the other victim, not her.
Yes.
Not Jessica.
Of course not.
So, what?
We got that to use it here, I'm saying. Why would this one... This was meant to be used against the other chick. Talking about Jessica. Remember?
Bro, you need to chill.
You're making me uncomfortable.
You are being too
Just
rough.
standing around here
Talking to your
looking at
dog?
me, not saying
Yeet.
anything.
He was getting too rambunctious with my hand.
I don't think it's underwear, I'm just saying.
Well, then do victim drugged.
I'm tired, detective, and this has been all so awful. Please,
I'm telling you, man, it
please,
was
just
underwear.
leave me alone.
Why?
Because it's alleging she was raped.
I get that.
By the guy and
But
the other victim.
why would she be talking about that? She's like not like why wouldn't we start with the vehicle coming off the fucking road? Like she doesn't remember that, so it's like clearly that's what she should be able to like talk about, right?
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica.
Think
to tell them what has
that
happened.
what happened was
Oh, you don't need to worry
the
then.
older
They
lady
sent me along to stay with Aunt
kind of like
June.
honeypotted this
They
chick
trust
for the
her to take care
director.
of me.
I wasn't listening to what they were saying at all.
Contact your parents. Something about taking care of me. This looks like a doubt or a
Or it's
lie.
the
'Cause I
letter.
have the letter.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, detective, why would I lie to you?
She says that she's looking all away. Letter from mother.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star.
Not that
You
big.
probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
What did she say?
Doubt? She knows Mr. Bishop because of Junie, because Junie's a big movie star.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
I assume doubt. Like,
I assume down. I don't think we can prove it.
Someone tried to kill you, Jessica. Do you get it?
okay, it was
Forget
about
being a
that,
movie.
not
It's
the
time
rape.
to act like a
Okay.
grown-up.
I had to wear a robe and lay down on a stone. There were lights, a camera. It's not my fault. I'm not a bad girl. Why are you trying to hurt me?
I'm so
Thank you,
confused.
Jessica. You've been a big help.
God damn, dude. I'm just gonna restart this fucking now. I'm gonna go
Alright.
back and load that fucking other save. It's a little annoying to me that we don't know what they're talking about half the time. It's like, oh, about the rape. It's like, well, the only thing we have from the rape is the underwear. But I don't know how that will get her to talk more. So it's like, we'll doubt that, you know, whatever. And then it's not about the rape, it's about the murder. But then she starts talking about the rape again. I don't really get why it's the underwear. Like, she's talking about how she doesn't remember anything. If she was drugged, she wouldn't remember the rape either.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
It's either underwear or it's a prop shrunken head.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage.
So is this one the evidence
I know what happened,
of
Jessica.
abuse?
Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
I think it's the new evidence we got from using underwear in the other one.
God damn it, tell the truth, Jessica.
Wow, that's a bit going
I
rough.
am telling the truth. I don't know where the place is. I barely know this city.
This one?
I think so.
I doubt it.
I don't know.
I'm going to...
Intuition?
Sorry. Sometimes you have
Yeah.
to shake the tree to see what falls out.
Because I don't fucking know. To doubt.
Oh, it's a doubt. Okay.
What did we do last time?
Someone tried to kill you, Jessica.
It's a
Do you
truth?
get it?
Truth?
Forget about being in movies.
And she's
It's
looking
time to
that
act like a
fucking,
grown-up.
shifty?
I had to wear a robe and lay down on a stone. There were lights, a camera. It's not my fault. I'm not a bad girl. Why are you trying to hurt me?
Thank you, Jessica.
I can't believe that's the
Been a big
truth.
help.
She looks so fucking
Here's
shifty.
my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
Priorities.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Yay! We got a tail mission again.
And I have keyboard controls.
Oof, that's gonna be a pain in the ass.
There she goes. Come on.
I like how they didn't see them.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
Where's your blinker, jackass?
I don't know why you would ever break in that scenario.
green car, right?
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
You ever just realize that you're squeezing something?
No.
I do.
Hit the brakes, Cole. Some room.
Yeah, that's not suspicious at all, just sitting in the street. You supposed to get close? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Please, 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 please get a magazine or a newspaper.
You want a tip? Fill my coffee faster next time.
Enter the cafe without being seen? What?
Hold left control and use A and D to move between cover positions. So now.
What the fuck?
Find a booth with a newspaper. Left.
So awkward.
Fine, buddy.
Why was it like, oh yes, use this to move between
I
covers?
don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm gonna be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
Why did it
Thanks,
turn me
Malware Bites.
around? It's also backwards, man.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel,
What if there's any,
apartment 803.
Payphones
Oh,
left.
shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
Yeah. Jesus, Cole! If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at him.
What did you make of the kid? Believe her story? I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her.
Ooh, that is a dead
Open
man.
your eyes!
That is somehow not dead.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Got it! Get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
What about the dispatch call? No, I can't because we have to get here soon. So get here before anyone else does.
Oof, your car's fucked up.
You the cops? I tried to stop them. It's room 803, left out of the elevator.
Let's just take the elevator. What floor? Floor 8?
Sounds like we're
Probably
about to
8.
make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
Can I get my gun out?
Look, lady, I can pound you, or I can pound your husband.
Give it up! LAPD!
Oh, I don't know the buttons.
It's probably gonna be like
It's not the.
left mouse.
It's not left mouse.
Maybe it's hold right mouse.
Okay. I'm just gonna back out here real quick. Oh yes, hold right mouse.
And then left mouse?
Yes. There we go. Oh, not good. He knows how to block. I don't know how to do that.
You don't need to know how to do that. Just keep punching.
Is
Fuck
it
that flow
space
like a
maybe?
butterfly sting like a bee.
It's
Bullshit.
space.
Just fucking bull
I
rush.
figured it out. R. Oh, he's dead.
Might have killed him actually. Just fucking punching him in the ear.
You must be out of your tiny mind.
I curse you and your children.
Oh,
Yes,
keep
you can
swinging.
say that while
I
you're
like a
fucking
nice
dazed
breeze.
as shit.
Ugh. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear that on my mic. All I was doing was going.
Are
No,
you
I
injured,
cannot hear
Mrs.
anything.
Bishop?
I'm all right now. Those horrible, awful men.
Perhaps you should
I
sit
know I
down.
heard from
ma'am.
something too.
Yes. Yes. Forgive me, officers. I'm very flushed. I'll just sit down for a moment.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am. Take a moment while we look around.
Yes. Thank you.
Jesus.
Just look at
Where's
this
your warrant? You didn't even get permission. You're just like, oh, we're gonna look around.
Doesn't look like anything.
How does that not? That looks like a clock, dumbass.
Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Eddie Wason? Never heard of him. Or that I know of.
Not much help.
Matchbook. And liquor.
I don't think so.
Oh, fuck you.
Incidental.
So what? Oh. I forgot that chick can just be worthless.
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
Hey, money.
$5 bill.
Not sure this means much.
I mean, take it. That's lunch.
Junk.
See, here's the thing. Nowadays, $5 is lunch. So, is it still lunch?
It's lunch
Presented
somewhere
to
nice.
Mark.
That's a lot of money.
$20,000.
Dude, $20,000.
What's the name?
Hopgood.
Interesting.
Don't think this is any use to us. Maybe if... No.
So adamant.
It's weird that she's not wearing it.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
That is very weird, actually.
Nothing significant.
I was like, what is he doing?
This doesn't pertain to the case.
The Heavenly Buddha.
I don't think that's Buddha.
Is it not?
I don't know.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Is that a
It might be.
swastika? It is a swastika.
Probably. Yeah, swastikas were a Hindu thing way before they were a Nazi
So
thing.
it's Hindu, not Buddhism.
Is it like... It's like one of the big ones, I think.
Nope.
I don't remember.
Shiva, I don't know.
Shiva, Vishnu.
I only know
What?
most of them because of Persona and Final Fantasy.
Yeah, go say goodbye, buddy.
Well,
Optimistic, Cole.
yeah, I don't know why that's even one that I can pick up. Should I even bother with these?
I don't... I'm taking buddy out, so I can't see anything. Go on, buddy. Go on, buddy. Go outside, go potty. Go outside, go potty.
I don't know of anything else I can look at. Look out here, I guess.
I'm back.
There's the set. Hollywood's own little piece of Babylon.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
Do we have any way to prove that? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so, but I think it's either a doubt or a truth. I think it's a doubt, though.
I'm pretty sure it's a doubt.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
I imagine that's truth.
I think that is the truth, yeah.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I mean, we have the check.
Lying, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Do I?
I
Would
have
you
no
like
idea.
to prove that,
Is it a doubt?
detective?
I don't know how we prove that, but we know that she's getting paid.
Yeah.
I guess I'll use a intuition point to see if it's a doubt or
Like
true.
I made a mistake.
I think it's a doubt, but I don't know.
It's a doubt.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
I think that's a doubt.
I guess. I mean, what would we even like use otherwise?
Don't know.
I guess. Fuck it.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, Detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them young.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first met him. I thought he was a genius, a magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful.
We did it, 4-4. We're so good.
He's a big
We did
boy,
use intuition though.
detective, and so are you.
Nah,
This
man,
is
we're still
Hollywood.
great.
There's always a deal to be done.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, a movie producer's wife. We're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
Almost.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Oof. Get fucking wrecked.
We're at Bishop's apartment, right?
Mrs.
Yes, we
Bishop
are.
knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McCaffrey.
Any Century unit of 415 possible mental case. At 7th and Flower, unit to ammo code 3 identified.
Oh, the horn. Maybe it'll help people stay out of my way.
Get the fuck out of my way.
Any Century unit of 415 possible mental case. At 7th and Flower, unit to ammo code
Oh!
Well, that was fast.
You're the one who's been sending cosmic rays into my room. I'll show you. Yes, sir. You're not gonna control my thoughts anymore.
Just calm down, sir.
Put your
You
gun out.
would like that, wouldn't you?
Give it up, LAPD.
Unharmed? Oh shit.
Put your hands in the air.
He's going to get hit by a car.
He's fine.
Oh no.
Don't make me chase you.
Officer.
You don't understand. Someone has to stop the Venusians.
Every time. How do I counter? Ah!
Maybe you can like Dark Souls punch.
I'm like clicking and stuff. I imagine I just have to not go up. He's gonna jump.
Farewell, cruel world!
Could I have done that without him dying?
I don't know.
Could have done it if it would let me shoot him.
Facts.
I mean, he would have been harmed. He just wouldn't have died. I mean, it counts as complete. It's good enough for me.
As long as it works. Hey man, you gone a whole like 3 blocks without hitting anything. Well done.
Thanks, man. Can't not look at it, I guess.
You're like, ah, yes, that is
Phelps
a
and
mermaid.
Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
I'm about to get ambushed.
Can we like look at anything? By the way, there's like a gold movie reel along like one of the alleys sides beside this thing.
Huh?
It's a collectible.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with
Stefan!
me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
It's the shrunken head. Can you turn it down to the bottom? Look at his face.
I don't know what else I can do with this thing.
He hasn't said anything, so it's probably evidence. What is the investigate further button? Do you know? Click.
Yeah, it's click. It hasn't done anything then. It usually tells you to hit the button to investigate further. I don't think there's anything to do with that.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Imagine we're looking for one of these, but with the thing knocked off.
Probably.
Maybe Hopgood is actually the one responsible for the rape, and he's trying to pin it on the other guy. Well, then again, that guy did say he likes him young.
Yeah, that's... Oh, this is a mirror.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
It's only one way.
Huh. Well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company. Can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
The fuck are you talking about? It's right here.
Oh, it's outside. Or it's maybe there's a door over there. Yeah, it's not here. Yeah, that's totally a real thing.
Really necessary for me to look at that?
Very.
Oh, look, an important piece of evidence. He's not saying anything, so that means it's important. What's that noise? Ah.
So this is where you sprang from.
How did we not figure that out before?
Don't know. Wait, is this
We're
one also
geniuses.
important? Surely. Oh my god, really? Oh, okay. Oh.
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight up.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr.
So
Cohen.
you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have. Yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying, wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. How can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh? Jeez.
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, Surrettes. Great. We can put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little bit.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand. Hey. Hey! You don't like my offer?
Uh-oh.
The Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
Well. Huh. They're probably talking about morphine.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
What did you think I thought they were talking about?
Well, I mean, dope can be a lot of things.
Indeed. Well, I just assumed they were talking about whatever we were like trying to figure out what that guy was using on that one guy, the shrink. He used it on some other veteran.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Can you look in the film room?
Don't think so. You want me to? Doesn't seem like I can do anything.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
I mean, we already heard. We already know that Ballard. Not Ballard.
I wonder if
Jude.
you saw this, how many
Something.
budding starlets would still get on the bus to come to Hollywood.
I can't do anything. Nope.
We're looking again.
There we go. Is that all?
I think so. Ah. Classy.
There we go. Okay. So what was the point of me coming in this room? To find that, I guess?
Probably.
Figure out where we're going
Find
next.
out what happened to Jessica's thing.
So what were you telling me I need to look for here?
There's like a golden reel around like one of these edges, like down here or something. I don't remember where it is.
What is it? You said it's a collectible?
Yeah, there's collectibles in this game. Golden movie reels.
Hmm.
I think. I watched Michael play this mission one time, so.
I'm surprised you're able to remember that.
I just remember like him like looking for it really hard because he was really like confused as to where it was.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop was doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
That definitely doesn't appear true, but he's so squinty-eyed.
I know you're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around?
Finally talking about drugged, FD cancer, blackmail? I have no idea.
What is blackmail? I see. So to his ex-wife? He was going to.
I think so.
I think I'm gonna intuition because I have no idea what piece of evidence it could be if it is any.
Looks like I was mistaken.
Well, it's definitely a lie then. I was about to be like, out, if nothing else.
Well, blackmail's still up. Evidence of abuse. Maybe evidence of abuse?
Is this? No.
No. I think he said like he hasn't seen him in a while. That was the question originally. No. Empty phone cancer?
I assume it's this. Is he gonna burn the evidence or?
Maybe. Or watch it.
You could hump a few props or sweep the floors if you got nothing better to do.
I don't know which one to pick.
I don't know.
I don't think it's this.
So go with the film reel, I think.
What is Jungle Drums? Like, why is this important? This is next movie? Or...
If it was... Maybe it's gotta be that one, right?
What, this one?
I don't know.
What is evidence of abuse? Is that just on Jessica Hamilton, the evidence?
Yeah.
Alright, I think it's gotta be this one.
I have a drugged up 15-year-old girl, and you have chloral hydrate
I
in your
couldn't see,
drinks
but he
cabinet.
jumped up.
An empty film reel.
I'll break your fucking jaw, Hopgood.
Bishop was here with June Ballard and the girl. A lot of producers and directors use this place. I'm not responsible for what goes on here.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
That again, right?
Is it the Jungle Drums thing? It has
on him,
a
and now
dress
you're
on
gonna
it,
rat
right?
him out to McAfee's goons.
And how do you figure that, brain boy?
This is very slow. Can I like scroll? No? Can I use arrows? I can use this, okay. I think it's this. Because didn't this have an address on it?
I think so. But it wasn't at 6... I don't remember. Try it.
I mean, if you don't think it's that, we can doubt. It doesn't say it on this evidence here. It doesn't say it on the note, so that's... I don't know why that's important though on the note.
What about Bishop's whereabouts?
Oh. Where did we get this from? The film reel?
I have no idea.
You could hump a few props or sweep the floors if you got nothing better to do.
What, that douchebag?
I never liked Bishop. He always
Damn
made
it.
out like he was better than everybody else.
He was no better than any of the other big shot creeps who came in here.
What's the deal with you and June Ballard?
Look, buddy, I make props. I hardly ever meet the talent unless it's something tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
I don't know how we prove that. Otherwise, you know.
So go ahead and doubt it.
Ballard was out, then she's in, then Bishop visits this place and goes crazy. You're in it somehow.
These clowns fuck young girls on the couch. The girls think they're going to be stars. They really put their backs into it. It's a price they're willing to pay. None of them will press charges.
I assume the
That's
check.
all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You
Yeah,
need to
that's not
catch the
suspicious
movie
at all.
producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We can beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen, to stay out of this. This is a police
It could
matter.
be construed,
We will be bringing Mark
construed
Bishop
as to attempt to bribe an officer.
At least he's polite. Kinda dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
Alright. Okay.
Well then, this has gone from 0 to 100 real fast.
What's about the look behind you in this?
They really don't want anybody getting the Bishop before they do.
I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
We need to lose those fools, Phelps.
Can you, like, pull out? Or...
Uh-oh. Whoa! I like to see him do that. Somehow they did. How do I turn around? How do I look behind me?
Well, you actually separated one of them.
Move. Ducks here.
I can't even see that guy.
I thought he got in the car.
So there is ammo in this game. He's like, ah, let me get the tires, and I'm like, all right, do it, and he never did. So I was like, fuck it.
That's because the world. Let's see him chase us now. Onto the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Kwiatkowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McCaffrey really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
This one is just not very interesting.
Take it easy.
I don't know what to add to anything.
I'm excited to move on to the next case, to be honest, or the next, grouping.
The next fucking desk.
Yep.
Hopefully, they'll be way more interesting. Oh, you nearly fucking smashed that guy.
Most entertaining part is when I'm driving in a car for you.
Yeah, straight up. Maybe this one isn't interesting because I remember bits and pieces of it.
Wow, it is super blocked up right here.
Everyone's going home, man. Leaving work.
It's actually a little easier to drive with mouse and key, if I'm honest.
That's interesting.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
What?
Bishop, stop! LAPD!
Intolerance.
Oh, he thinks that we're the what is the guy's name?
11K calling
He thinks we're the gangsters that are after him.
McAfee? McAfee?
Francisco.
McPhee?
My partner is pursuing suspect on foot. Code 3, KGPL.
Can you tackle people?
I don't know.
We're trying to help you, Bishop.
That's cool.
This is all a big mistake.
I didn't really look at it, to be honest. I was just kind of chasing this guy.
Well, I'm just talking about like the whole idea, the fact that in order to film men in this day and age, you actually had to make these crazy fucking sets. But also, just the look appeals to me. Because I'm a fucking pleb like that.
It's us or McCaffrey's boys. Your choice.
Wow, this is not safe.
I didn't do anything.
Don't kick me in the face, please.
Get the hell out of here.
Well, stay back a little bit. Is this dude about to take a nosedive as well?
No. They turned me around on his own there because I thought he was bored, to be honest, and I was like, wait, what?
Bishop, that's enough. That girl made it all up.
Ah, yes, totally.
I like how it's falling through the boards on the right.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Like snapping in the middle? Like, why add that? What's the point?
Can I shoot him now? My gun's up.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me.
Oh, it's that guy.
If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me.
You're
I know
legally
another
not
way out
allowed
of
to do
this
that.
place.
I mean, no one has to know. Good.
Yeah, nobody will find out.
Christ, detectives
Oh,
are trying
Jesus.
to kill me.
Oh, he's not up here.
Yeah, it's not below.
Last chance to back the hell down.
2 on this level. Is he dead?
No.
He is now.
It's this way.
Headshot.
McAfee doesn't
Cute.
make the rules. You hear me?
Ah, it's fucking him on your end.
Kill them for God's
Hey, Darren,
sake! I don't want to die!
Grand.
I mean, I already.
You're making a big mistake. There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
If I'm not
Yes.
mistaken, you actually can't do a top-up with an immigrant.
Find some cover!
Oh my God, they're everywhere.
Oh, it's way better watching you shoot when you have a fucking mouse and keyboard.
Shut up.
It's so painful watching you do this controller.
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
Fucking mowing him down with the Tommy.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Ow. Oh God.
Who's got you there? There's a ladder leading to the
Oh.
ground. This is insanity.
Oh God. If we were playing GTA, I would have just walked off.
That happens so often in that fucking game, dude.
Get him over here! I'll cover you! Come on! The cavalry's here!
I don't want to die here.
Oh God. There's so many red dots. That was only 4 or 5.
Those barrels at the base of the elephant column. They're full of gasoline. Shoot them! Quickly!
Where?
There's an army of them. We're done. Stay down.
Huh.
Oh. Okay. That's okay.
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
Yeah, that's not an expensive use of taxpayer money.
We had to.
I don't believe that's entirely accurate.
Where's this guy getting shot from? Oh, damn it.
Find some cover!
It always aims up in a weird place.
I can cover you from here. You're almost there. Let's move
Oh, nice. The boys in blue took care of him.
Wait.
Now this is what I call a result.
Hmm?
Mark
I
Bishop,
don't remember you having drum mags whenever you started with the
an
Tommy.
all-around piece of
Mhm.
shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch rape and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps.
Except it's
Built
not
such a
capitalist
reputation,
there.
I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer.
So he did do it.
You're getting promoted. Go on,
I
get your new
I
assignment.
think we have more than enough evidence
It's good working with you.
to prove that, yeah.
That's a good point. Even if he didn't do it, you know, police work is police work. Considering the other guy from the Vice cases came up and was like, yo, we can't fuck with this guy. I'm still curious if he did it.
Oh, is this where we get asked to go to the vice desk?
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you didn't. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying.
Alright. Interesting story progression, yay.
You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
You like jazz?
Yes. Big bands and swing I can
I like
understand, but
jazz.
this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that?
This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you then.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detective.
Why are they... Why is he such a douchebag?
Because it's the 40s.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no
Oh,
idea.
it's him.
You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my
Do
best
you wanna
friend.
build a
The
snowman?
only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Is it the guy that got killed in
Here's
this
someone
one?
I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war
Maybe?
hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
That's who she talking about?
Meet another fascist from the LA.
Oh.
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're
Okay,
talking to,
then.
you junky,
Alright.
junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me?
Fucking Jesus, dude.
Evening, Doc. How's business?
Just casual police brutality.
Louis,
What a fucking
help me
era.
out. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
Boys? What other guy?
The road to hell is paved.
I'm not
with
looking
good
forward to
intentions.
this. Yeah. Hey, we got promoted to the homicide desk. The homicide desk wasn't even on there. I'm interested to see what button is that? Enter? Gotcha.
Six months later.
The red lipstick on it.
I like how we went from traffic to homicide just like that.
Yeah.
Ooh, fucking that hurt. I wonder if criminology is accurate in this one.
Alright then.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats.
Stop.
Let's get this over before
Oh,
lunch.
it's him. The guy who gave us our spot.
Clyde Rose of the homicide
chief?
squad has decided to
Mhm.
take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst. A man gets from
We have a new suit.
25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole
Oh.
Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk.
Wait, what?
Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair.
What do you mean
You're in the
burglary?
major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Alright, it is fucking 4.
Alright.
So I'm gonna call it there, lad. That mission fucking blew.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm crazy. But I didn't like it.
I thought it was fine. I think that all the cases I expect to be a little bit more grandiose. And they're really just, a prologue to, Cole's path. I assume have Kelso come back in the story at some point.
Yeah, I think that you're right. I just don't like how slow it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Not much has really happened, aside from the moments where we look at a newspaper and we get some story about apparently characters who are going to be important, or in between the cases where we see Cole's backstory with Kelso and